Alright, taking a look at here, the Radian's noise reducing earplugs. They're custom molded earplugs. You mold them yourself. I chose the color blue so people in the range could see that I had them in my ear and wouldn't freak out like I wasn't wearing hearing protection. Although I do plan primarily to use this along with the ear muffs for secondary protection. Let's go ahead and see what you get inside. Oops. Along with the directions, which I pulled out to read earlier, you get this bag to put the completed product in, and your two cases with your blue and your white media, or your white and whatever color you chose. I had an option the day I bought this of blue or tan. Tan I thought would get me harassed. It says here, attention, product must be mixed according to the closed instructions. To work properly, please read the following instructions, and thank you for your business. So we'll go ahead and open these up, and we'll get going. Alright, step one is you open up each case and you divide the media in half. Alright, I'm going to use this plate here, this knife, to cut it. Now it's not supposed to start curing until it's been mixed, so I'm just moving it together so I can get it in about half. Very scientific procedure. Now it said immediately upon separating it to close it in the container, and this container seems to be rather decent seal. Alright, so I imagine even though it doesn't cure, it does dry out. Get the other piece open here. I don't have any other of the blue media on here. I don't want it to start curing in this case. Ugh. Now I said to wash your hands before you did this and wash your ears. My ears are clean, and you can see a little bit of sheen on my fingers from it. I'm going to dry my hands, even though I'm just about to mix this. It said you should have a mirror ready to look into your ear. I'm not going to show you all that process. You don't need to see my head. Alright, I'm going to mix the two pieces together. Says for about 30 or 45 seconds till it's the same consistency. Wow, this feels like bubblegum I just pulled out of my mouth. That feels pretty gross. Because it's not warm, so it feels like chewing gum you picked up off the ground maybe. Then what you do is after it's mixed for 30-45 seconds, it should be all one color. I don't know how it's coming across in video, but it's slowly working its way to one color. A lot lighter than what I thought, but maybe when it dries it'll darken up. Alright. I am seeing that it is becoming one color. I didn't start a clock, but it feels like 30-45 seconds, whatever that means. It says to put it into a ball. This is how I make meatballs, cookies, and now earplugs. Okay. It says you put it in your ear and you push in the center, you fold the extra medium back in, push in your center again so it gets in your ear hole. It says don't push too far in, whatever that means. I'll go put it in, let it cure for at least 10 minutes. It says 3 times at least 10 minutes. I'm going to wait 12 and then just gently pull it out and then let it sit for 3 hours. I'm going to go right from this step to showing you me pulling it out of the ear. You don't need to watch someone stick this in their ear hole. See what it looks like when I get done. Alright, it's in there. Used half on each ear. About 5 minutes in. Alright, so after 1 hour outside the ear, this is what they're looking like. See the ear canal there and the outside rim. I don't know if this was a dumb idea or what, but I used half of the putty in each ear because it just seemed like there was just way too much to put in any one ear. So that's a quarter of the total instead of all that in 1 ear, which would be half. But I just couldn't figure out a way to get it all in 1 ear, so I split it in half. See what it looks like when it's fully cured in the morning.
It's been over 12 hours. Firmed up nicely. I'll take it to the range and see how I feel about them. I'll put that in the comments though.